Welcome to my channel, my friends. Today, we're going to turn the page on a very special chapter in every woman's life. A chapter that everyone will go through. The journey of motherhood and wifehood. While still keeping the flame of love burning brightly in marriage. Especially after having lovely, adorable children. You know, the moment a baby is born is truly a miracle. A priceless gift, but at the same time, it brings countless new challenges to our marital life. From restless nights, sleepless nights taking care of the baby, to changes in appearance, psychology, and financial burdens. Everything can make a couple's love cool down if we don't know how to reignite it. And that's why today, I want to delve deeper with you into the topic. How do American women keep their marriage alive after having children? We won't talk about empty theories, but we'll explore secrets, real stories, and specific examples from the work and family lives of young and middle-aged American women who have been successful in balancing their roles as mothers and wives. I promise that throughout these 30 minutes of heartfelt conversation, you will receive incredibly useful, authentic, and relatable information, helping you not only understand the challenges better, but also find practical solutions to preserve and nurture your family nest. Whether you are a young mother who just had a baby, or a middle-aged woman with grown children, I believe you will find your own key. Let's start this exciting journey together. As soon as a baby is born, a couple's life is almost completely turned upside down. From a world that once only had two people, now all attention and energy are poured into the new family member. This is the sweet storm that every couple will go through, and it can make marriage sway if we don't mentally prepare and have appropriate solutions. First, we must talk about the change in time and energy spent on each other. Before, a young couple could freely go on dates, watch movies, talk all night, or simply lie in each other's arms. But when children arrive, especially in the early years, most of the parents' time and energy are dedicated to caring for the baby. From feeding, changing diapers, comforting, to sleepless nights because the baby is fussy, everything consumes a lot of energy. According to a study by the Institute for Family Studies, about 67% of couples report a significant decrease in marital satisfaction after the birth of their first child. A typical example is the young couple Sarah and Mark. They used to have weekend dates. But since baby Lily was born, they realized they could only date at home, snatching 15 minutes when the child was asleep to talk, or quickly eating dinner together. The lack of exclusive time for each other easily leads to feelings of distance, causing marital affection to gradually erode. Second, there is a shift in emotional focus and attention. When a child is born, the maternal instinct strongly emerges, and women often devote all their mind and love to the child. This is completely natural, but sometimes, the husband feels left out, neglected. An example is John, Emily's husband. After their baby boy was born, Emily gave all her attention to the child. John felt that he was only the child's father, and no longer Emily's man. He missed the affectionate gestures and caring inquiries from before. Psychological research has shown that the loss of emotional connection between husband and wife is one of the leading causes of marital breakdown after having children. It not only affects their sex life but also impacts the overall bonding of the relationship. The mind creates the form, and in this period, understanding each other's emotions is crucial. Third, changes in appearance and physical health are also a significant challenge. After childbirth, women's bodies undergo many changes. From weight gain, stretch marks, to hormonal issues. This can make them feel self-conscious, insecure about themselves, affecting their self-confidence and sexual desire. Furthermore, severe sleep deprivation and aches and pains from caring for a small child also reduce energy and interest. A middle-aged woman shared that after 2 births, she felt her body was no longer the same, and that made her shy, no longer initiating intimacy with her husband. A study by the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists shows that about 50% of women experience a decrease in sexual desire after childbirth. And this number can last up to a year or more. Without food, no virtue can be sustained. And the physical and mental health of a woman is the foundation for maintaining marital happiness. In the context of this sweet storm, communication is the sturdy wave pole that keeps the marriage boat from capsizing. American women, especially those with busy lives, have realized the importance of maintaining open and honest communication with their husbands. First, communicating about emotions and personal needs. Many couples, especially after having children, often hesitate to express their true feelings for fear of hurting their partner, or simply because they are too tired. But silence is the biggest enemy, causing the distance between husband and wife to grow day by day. Instead of saying, "You never help me with anything," an American woman learns to express her feelings specifically and without blame. For example, "I feel very tired and overwhelmed doing all the housework alone. Could you help me clean the kitchen after dinner?" According to research from the Gottman Institute, a leading marriage research center in the U.S., couples who are good at conflict resolution and have open emotional communication have a significantly lower divorce rate. Around 50%. A young working mother can spend 10 minutes each evening talking to her husband about the difficulties of the day, her joys and sorrows, instead of keeping them to herself. This helps both understand each other better, feel listened to and shared. Second, discussing parental roles and sharing responsibilities. Fairly dividing household chores and childcare tasks is crucial to reduce the burden on women. According to a Pew Research Center survey, about 70% of American women believe that fairly sharing household chores and childcare is very important for a successful marriage. A middle-aged woman can actively sit down with her husband to list tasks and clearly assign them. For example, the husband will handle bathing the child and reading stories before bed, while the wife will prepare breakfast and take the child to school. Clarity in assignment helps avoid unnecessary conflicts and creates a sense of fairness, helping both feel supported. An elder once said, "When husband and wife are in harmony, they can bail out the East Sea, and in a family, cooperation is strength." Third, using technology smartly to connect. In a busy life, technology can be a wonderful bridge. American women often use messaging apps and video calls to stay connected with their husbands when they are not physically together. A loving text message during the workday, a quick video call before bed, or even watching a movie online together after the child has fallen asleep, can all help warm up feelings. A young couple can send each other funny pictures of their child, or humorous jokes, to keep the atmosphere light and loving. The important thing is to find a balance, not letting technology completely replace direct conversations, but knowing how to utilize it to maintain closeness when needed. No matter how busy, spending quality time together remains one of the most important secrets for American women to keep their marriage flame alive. This doesn't necessarily mean lavish dates, but it can be small, meaningful moments in daily life. First, maintaining regular dates. It might sound hard to believe when you have children, but many American couples still try to maintain this habit, even if they are just at-home dates. According to a survey by the University of Virginia, couples who regularly go on dates, at least once a month, have a 3.5 times higher level of marital satisfaction compared to those who don't date. A young couple can ask grandparents to babysit, or hire a babysitter for a few hours each month to have a private evening. Go out for dinner, watch a movie, or simply take a walk in the park. If they can't go out, they can prepare a romantic dinner at home after the child sleeps. Watch their favorite movie together. Or play a game. The important thing is to create space and time for the two to be a couple. Not just parents. Out of sight, out of mind, is something that can easily happen if we don't actively cultivate the relationship. Second, showing appreciation and gratitude to each other. In a busy marriage, we sometimes forget to express appreciation for what our partner does for us. American women often try to express their gratitude through words, gestures, or small actions. A sincere thank you when your husband helps with housework, a compliment when he does something well, or a tight hug to show care, can all warm the other person's heart. For example, a wife can leave a small note on her husband's desk with the message, "I love you. Thank you for everything you do for our family." Or a husband can help his wife clean the house when she is busy. These are tonics that help strengthen love. Gratitude brings blessings. Appreciating small things will bring great happiness. Third, maintaining and exploring sexual life. This is a sensitive but incredibly important aspect of keeping the marriage flame alive. Especially after having children, sex life can be affected by fatigue, hormonal changes, or the pressure of childcare. American women often proactively talk to their husbands about these changes, seeking solutions together. It could be quick, intimate moments, when there's free time, or affectionate gestures to maintain closeness. Sexologists often advise couples to maintain physical intimacy, no matter the level, to keep the connection. A middle-aged couple can schedule bedroom dates to ensure private time, uninterrupted, or try new things to rekindle feelings. The important thing is not to force yourself, but to listen to your body and communicate openly with your partner. Sex is not an obligation, but sharing and nurturing. One of the secrets that American women often apply to keep their marriage alive is to nurture themselves, taking care of their physical and mental health. Because only when a woman is healthy and happy can she bring positive energy to her family and marriage. First, making time for yourself, me time. After having children, many women feel like they lose themselves, no longer having time for personal hobbies, which can easily lead to stress and exhaustion. American women realize that me time is not selfish, but necessary to regenerate energy. A young mother can spend 30 minutes each day reading, listening to music, doing yoga, or taking a walk alone. Even if it's just a short period, it helps her relax, relieve stress, and return to her role as a mother and wife more effectively. According to a study by the University of Michigan, mothers who make time for themselves often report higher life satisfaction and are less likely to experience postpartum depression. Without food, no virtue can be sustained, and nurturing oneself is the food to revive the spirit. Second, building a strong support network. No one can do everything alone, especially when caring for young children. American women often actively seek help from family, grandparents, siblings, close friends, or hire nannies or babysitters when needed. Having a strong support system helps them lighten the load, gaining more time for themselves and their husbands. For example, a middle-aged woman can ask her mother to watch the grandchildren on weekends so she and her husband can go on a short trip, or simply have a date night. Knowing how to let go of some burdens and trust in the help of others is extremely important. One tree doesn't make a mountain, but three trees together make a high mountain. The power of community and family is immense. Third, taking care of physical and mental health. A healthy body is the foundation for a clear mind and a happy marriage. American women focus on a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep. Despite being busy, they still try to maintain these habits. A young mother can do simple exercises at home when the child is sleeping, or take a brisk walk with a stroller. A middle-aged woman can attend yoga or meditation classes to reduce stress and keep her mind at ease. Taking care of health not only helps them have the energy to care for their family but also helps them be more confident in themselves, thereby strengthening marital bonds. Health is gold, and investing in health is investing in family happiness. In any marriage, especially when children are involved, conflicts are inevitable. What's important is how American women face and resolve these conflicts to maintain trust and keep the helm of the marriage ship steady. First, learning to resolve conflicts constructively. Instead of avoiding or arguing loudly, American women are often encouraged to learn conflict resolution skills, including active listening, calmly expressing their views, and seeking common solutions. According to the Gottman Institute, couples who successfully maintain happy marriages often apply the 5-to-1 rule, meaning for every one criticism or negative interaction, they will have at least 5 positive interactions with their partner. A young couple can agree on a rule never to go to bed angry, or dedicate a specific time to discuss existing issues. This helps them prevent small disagreements from escalating into major problems. Words don't cost money. Choose them carefully to please others' hearts. And how we talk during arguments is as important as the content of the argument. Second, maintaining trust and forgiveness. In married life, especially with children, there will be times when both are tired, prone to mistakes, or say unkind words. Maintaining trust in your partner and being willing to forgive small mistakes is crucial. American women often practice compassion and understanding, recognizing that no one is perfect, and love requires nurturing and patience. A wife can try to put herself in her husband's shoes, understanding that he also faces his own pressures, and forgiving his shortcomings. Love is understanding and forgiveness. This saying is very true in the context of a marriage with children. Third, seeking professional support when necessary. Don't hesitate to consult marriage therapists, psychologists, or family support groups if you find it too difficult to resolve marital issues, especially when conflicts become frequent, or you feel the relationship is severely strained. According to the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, AAMFT, marriage therapy can help about 90% of couples significantly improve their relationships. A young couple can attend counseling sessions to learn how to communicate more effectively. Or a middle-aged couple on the verge of divorce can seek professional help to mend their relationship. Bitter medicine cures the illness. Sometimes we need outside intervention to save what remains. I hope that, through over 30 minutes of deep and honest sharing today, you have gained a more comprehensive understanding of how American women keep their marriage alive after having children. From challenges to secrets and specific actions. Remember, marriage is a long journey, requiring persistence, effort, and continuous love from both sides. And keeping the marriage flame alive not only brings happiness to the couple but also creates a stable, loving family environment for children to grow up healthy and happy. An elder once said, "Happy parents, joyful children." That is an eternal truth. If you found this video valuable and meaningful, Don't hesitate to hit the like button so I know this content is helpful to you. Please share this video with your family and friends whom you think might also be interested in this topic, so we can spread useful knowledge together and build happier homes. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. We'll have many more interesting and practical topics to explore together. I'm always here to accompany you on your journey of nurturing family happiness and enjoying life to the fullest. Thank you very much for listening. And I'll see you in the next video.